We've got another package here from Ecowitt. Let's get straight into the unboxing. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name's Morgan and today I will be reviewing for you guys the Ecowitt Wh40 rain gauge and the brand new WS Ultrasonic wind sensor. Let's get straight into the video. So if we just move the rain gauge to the side, let's first have a look at the ultrasonic wind sensor. So this sensor is from Ecowitt.com. Ecowitt was kind enough to send me this sensor to make a review for. So let's jump straight into this product's features. This ultrasonic 6-in-1 sensor package measures wind direction, wind speed, solar and UV, and temperature and humidity on the bottom here. Firstly, let's learn a little bit about how this ultrasonic wind sensor works. So an ultrasonic wind sensor measures wind speed by detecting the difference in time taken for the ultrasonic pulse to travel in each direction between the pairs. As you can see, at the top we have 4 of the sensors there, and on the bottom is where it's detected. So as wind passes through this, those sensors will pick it up and give you a speed and direction of the wind. How cool is that? Now, like I said before, this sensor does measure temperature and humidity, as you can see by this white humidity dish on the bottom here. And also at the top, you'll be able to see there is a UV sensor there, followed by these solar panels. Now what the sensor comes with, it does actually come with this metal pole here that can be used for mounting. It also comes with this plastic mount here, as well as these 2 U-bolts. Now there is a little plug in the end here that you can use if you wanted to attach an external battery, but I've found that it's not really necessary as the solar panels and the internal batteries do a great job. At the back of this sensor, there is a little port where you can plug a computer in to get more of the data. Also, if your solar panel ever becomes faded or malfunctioning, there is an option to remove this whole top cap and replace it. As you can see, there are the insides, and it fits right back on just by pushing down and turning. Now it's nice and snug. Now, I'm not sure how well you guys can see this, but there is a little N for north and an arrow, meaning that when you set this station up, you will have to orientate it with north. That way it can get an accurate wind direction. Now, to get this station up and running, you will need to unscrew this little hatch here and apply 4 AA batteries into this slot. That should keep the sensor going, as long as you also have sunlight on the top to recharge the little capacitor inside. Now moving on to our rain gauge. Now this is the Wh40 self-emptying rain gauge by Ecowitt as well. And let's jump into some of its features. Now, just like the ultrasonic wind sensor here, this rain gauge is an accessory, and you will need the you will need the Gateway 1000 module to be able to view your data. And you can view your data via the WS View app, or you can register to Weather Underground and view all your data and stations nearby on there. So firstly, on the back, before you do anything, you will have to insert 1 AA battery to get everything up and running. As this sensor does not have solar panels, you will be replacing that more regularly. Taking the rain bucket off is as simple as twisting and taking off. As you can see in here, we have the little rain bucket that will tip down every time it gets full, and thus giving you a reading. Having a look at the actual rain catcher itself, it has this little metal mesh part in the middle that you can remove and does clip onto the bottom. This just means, this just helps to not let any leaves or dirt and debris get into the actual cup itself. So this can just be put in by pushing down, and you can see that little hook will hold it in quite nicely. Now, if you are unsure what I mean when I'm talking about the gateway module, this is the gateway module, and Ecowitt have made it super easy to upload your data through this to the WS app. If you would like to know more about this module, like I said, I will leave a link down below of another review that I have made of this, but it is superb and very easy to use. These stations do have different frequencies for if you have other stations also on your house. So for the rain gauge, you have the option of having a 915 megahertz frequency, a 868 megahertz frequency, and a 433 megahertz frequency. And for the ultrasonic wind sensor, you have a 915 megahertz frequency, 868 megahertz frequency, and a 433 megahertz frequency. So this is the Ecowitt website with the Ws80 posted. It is currently 139 Australian dollars. That might change depending on what country you live in. And this is the web page to the Wh40 wireless self-emptying rain collector, and this is currently $59.99 Australian dollars. Like I said before, that could possibly vary depending on what country you're in and what currency you use. As you can see, Ecowitt has so many different stations and bundles. I would highly recommend checking them out. I'm sure they will have a station that will fit your personal needs, whether you're a hobbyist or using their stations for professional reasons. They are the highest quality ones that I have found. Now, of course, I will leave links to where you can buy these stations online, or if you head over to the ecowitt.com/shop, you will be able to find these stations and so many other stations to fit your personal needs and skill range. They are all super easy to set up and super high tech, and the quality of them so far have been absolutely great. Now, of course, I would like to say a massive thank you to Ecowitt for sending me these 3 stations for my product testing and reviewing. I hope you guys have really enjoyed this video and have learnt a lot. I also hope that you guys check out their webpage and find their Facebook page. I will leave that link down below as well. And that's all from me. Until next time, thank you all very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys again very soon with another review.